What's up, y'all? Sorry for the delay. I was having some technical difficulties. As always, y'all know I am just learning how to get this stuff going. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started in just a few minutes. If you haven't already, like, comment, and share the live. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And we're going to start the show in just a minute. Again, it's your girl Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts. And yeah, so I decided to go live tonight with this instead of just doing a video because I've been getting so many requests from people wanting to ask me, well, what's going on? What have you confirmed? What have you found out? What is cap? What is this? What is that? So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go live. That way I can go ahead and say what I have to say. I have a few questions that people directly ask me to look at and provide an answer or response. And that's what we're going to do tonight. That's the whole purpose of it. Now, I had a few questions that was regarding the video, right? So what I'm doing tonight on this live, if you have been on my lives before, I always have a key point of what we're doing, and then anything surrounding that, if we have time, we can get into something else. But as far as the videos, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I cannot confirm anything in the videos. I can only provide you my opinion on that. Everything is basically interpretation based on who's looking at it, okay? And that's just being real. I'm not about to sit here and pull y'all tails and say, "Oh yeah, I can confirm this, I can confirm that in the videos when I can." Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna get down to some information. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this live. Y'all know I'll rock with one person. 10 people, 20 people, whatever. We're gonna still get it going. We're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna get into some information. We're gonna get it going on. And I got some shout outs, definitely. Let me tell y'all, shout out to Trap House Kitchen. When I say his people came through, they've been coming through the past couple days. And also always Sko Gang. Definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all been rocking with me since the start. The Jones crew, they've been shouting me out too. If I haven't said the YouTube channel, if you heard that they shout me out, tell them I appreciate them. Like I said before, I'm just out here trying to research, provide accurate information as best as I can. So I definitely appreciate all y'all support. Now I'm trying to look for you. Look, I thought I was so official. Came with my little notepad. Now I can't even find it. But yeah, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna try to give it some time for everybody to come on in, because when I say, y'all, my inbox be jumping. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm like, yo, if this how it is now, I can imagine like how it be like when you pop. Jesus. But hey everybody. I'm trying to look keep up with the comments. Oh yeah, Six Shadow. Yo, I seen your comment under that. We're not even gonna say that name, but over there. And let me tell you, I said damn right. Oh, let me not cuss because I'm still learning the rules of this. But yeah, I saw you hitting them up, letting them know what it is. Deeper than skin deep. What's up? Untamed Jungle. What's up? Anybody else that's not commenting, what's up? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Now, I'm gonna see if we gonna have time. Now, I can't be on live all night, but we gonna get the information done, and then we have time. People can come on, and we can kick it. If you've been on my doggone lives before on Instagram, because y'all know I've been having technical issues. I haven't been on YouTube yet. This will be my first go around. And let's just hope everything work out. If not, guess what? We'll be on IG, still kicking it no matter what. So again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all, let me tell y'all. My girl heavy, okay? When I say just like 2 weeks ago, I was over 600. Hey, it's a little thing to a giant, but it's a big accomplishment to me. So look, keep rocking with your girl for real, for real. All right, so let's give it a few minutes. I'm gonna go top off my drink. When I get back, then we're gonna just pop off. So again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get it going. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. All right, all right. So for those who don't know who I am, it's your girl Mickey Truth, aka what? Mickey Facts. And I'm here just to catch everybody up on the process of my investigation of Takeoff case. Okay. So it's a lot of, like I said, a lot of people been hitting me up. Some of the stuff be the same. So I kind of want to touch on everything in this live instead of doing a video. So if it's something I didn't touch on, y'all can ask me and we can kind of do it in real time. Yes. And again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, I'm a shout out, and I'm gonna probably do this a few times because I really appreciate the support for real, for real. Trap House Kitchen, Skull Gang, Jones Crew, thank y'all, thank y'all. Anybody else that have been shouting me out, whether it's just to shout me out, whether they use my content, whatever, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. We about to get started. Look, I'm getting my notes up, trying to be all the way official. Got my notes to go through. So we're gonna start it off a little where I want to begin at. So it's been 2 weeks, give or take, since the murder of Takeoff. As y'all know, I started off with researching who was there. Okay. From there, people have been asking me different questions about what other people was putting out. Okay. So everything is still allegedly because, as y'all know in my videos, I tell y'all I am not the FBI. I am not Houston PD. I am not no law enforcement official at all. I'm just out here looking through public indexes, public searches, all that. Okay. So that's what I do. And I just want to make sure y'all clear on that. All right. So let's see here. Where I'm going first. Where I'm going first. All right. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna work our way on out. If I miss something in between, I'm gonna try to catch the comments and we'll go from there. Thank you, Big Bojangles. I try to do what I do. Sometimes it be a little little bit of people throwing shots at me, but I'm still be the same old Mickey Truth. Y'all can always count on me to bring the facts. Now, for those who wasn't already on the live, when I said that I'm not going to touch on the videos because guess what? I cannot provide you facts on that. The only thing I can do is give you my opinion. Tonight is about going through the information from the investigation that I can confirm. If I can't confirm it, I can either tell you it's alleged or it's false. That's what we're doing tonight. Shout out to the real question and everything too. I'll be checking you out too. So thank you for coming on, checking me out. And again, shout out to Trap House Kitchen sending subscribers my way. Skull Gang, of course, and Jones Crew. All right. So the first thing, and I made a video about it. If you haven't caught up with it, it was the information about the autopsy report. Okay. I want to be clear, and I have posted in my video, but I'm going to put it on the screen. Let me make sure I do it correctly. And what's up? What's up, y'all? I'm trying to keep up and make sure I see these comments. But again, everything is allegedly. Everything is based off of public index. Again, I am not a police official, law enforcement official, FBI, none of that. Okay. We just, like I tell y'all, we playing Clue on the internet, on YouTube about a real life situation. All right. So give me a minute to present my first document. And then from there, I'll get to talking about the autopsy. See, it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right if we ain't had some technical difficulties. All right. So I actually had my email that I received back from the coroner's office. But again, y'all go back and just look at that video. I'ma still work on trying to get the actual document up here. But like I told y'all before, the only official report for the death of Takeoff was the coroner's official cause of death, which is what? Online record. Like you can pull it up. It's public record. It's online. Anybody can go pull it up. Official autopsy report is not available to the public. It is only available to internal people. Okay. So if someone is saying they have an autopsy report, then guess what? They probably got an inside person or something, but it's not an official one that has been released. So if you hear the word autopsy report in regards to the Takeoff case, just say and let them know that your girl Mickey Truth said that's cap. Okay, because it's not one released. And I'm pulling up, I'm trying to share it. But anyway, I say another video. One thing y'all know about me, I always put my information in my videos. So anything I find, I put it in the videos so y'all can see. So you don't have to listen to just what I say. And y'all already know. Truth team, the ones that been with me, y'all already know. I say go find it yourself. And if you find something different, we can talk about it. Show me, because I like for you to pull my card if I ain't right. You feel me? And what's up to everybody that's still joining? We just getting started. So y'all take a seat. Let's get it. Now, in this email that I received back from Michelle Arnold, okay, who is a public information officer, this is exactly what she wrote back to me. She said that report is not ready. Moreover, it's a homicide. Autopsy reports on homicides are not released until the criminal cases are adjudicated. It's my understanding that no one has even been caught yet. Moreover, Harris County criminal courts are backlogged. Bottom line, it could be years before the report is made public. Again, it's not out to the public. So even if, let's just give some people a benefit of the doubt, even if people do got it, guess what? It's still not an official report because it's not public. All right. So that's cap. Okay. If they say they have an autopsy report, that's cap. Now, to go along with that, a lot of people is saying, oh, he got hit on the right side. Oh, he got hit on the left side. Oh, and went through this way and out that way. Again, the only thing that was released in the official cause of death, which is online for public record, is that multiple gunshot wounds to the torso, through two arm, and then the head. Okay, it does not say left side, right side. Again, we can all assume and allege what we feel happened or where it went, but it has not been officially confirmed what side he was hit onto the public. Okay. Any questions about that? Correct. They're not gonna put it out there. And I kind of figured that, right? But like I tell y'all before, if I hear something, I'm gonna go digging to see, cause maybe I can be wrong. I don't know everything. So that's what made me even request the autopsy. And I'm glad she, being kept it real and told me what it is. So that's what we got right now. All right. So let's see. What's next? Now, I believe, and this is allegedly because I don't have this information right in front of me, but I want to say TMZ was the one that released the audio to the 911 call, or a 911 call, or a dispatch call. So what I did was add these slides later because I can't figure out how the world to put this on the screen. So basically what I did was request documents from the Houston Public Information Request Center, okay? And the request type is police department public information. And this is what I requested. I requested calls for service, uniform crime reports, accident reports, incident and offensive reports, arrest records, body worn camera video footage for the night in question. Okay. And let me see. Let me see here. Pull this one up. As of today at 8:51 p.m. Eastern Time, my request is waiting on approval from the division. Okay. That's the status on that. So I have not received any of those records yet. I put this request in 4 days ago. So I'm just waiting. Okay. They sent me an email confirmation. Like I said, I'll put it later. I wanted to pull it on the screen. Um, I reached out to somebody to see if they can help me with that. Because if I can get on the screen, then y'all can see what I see. But y'all know I don't have no problem putting it out there in the video. And what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Michelle, Team King, all y'all, anybody I missed that came through that said something. What's up? What's up? Again, I'm going to shout out Trap House Kitchen, Skull Gang, Jones Crew. Y'all people been coming through for your girl. For real. All right. So let's see what's next here. All right. So we did the autopsy. We did the public record request. What is next that I may have an update on? I believe that's it as far as the actual case itself. Before we get into the questions, if I missed something, y'all drop it in the chat because I was trying to write it down in order, and then I'm gonna get into some other allegations that've been floating around. Anybody got a question about anything else with the flow of the case already that y'all want to ask me before I keep going? Okay, I'll come back if so. So let me see here. I had a question from one of the Truth Team members, okay? And the question is, are the feds looking for Little Cam for the Takeoff murder? Okay? So before I get to talking about that, let me try to see if I can pull up these documents so y'all can see what I'm looking at. So give me one second here. Let me see. Hope everybody's doing good. Um, Let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna get better with this thing because it's stressful sitting here with can't pull up a document on the screen. I feel old. Y'all keep like, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. Just give me 1 minute. I'm still trying to see if I can put it up there. Let's see. Hey girl. Miss Tina 0918. Is it Demetra? What's up, Demetra? Skull Gang. All right. Let me see if this gonna work. And again, these documents I'm pulling up is public index. Okay. Ain't nothing special I did to get it. So don't nobody come because I've been getting people trying to come for me. Like, if you don't want it out, they don't put it on the internet. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna stand on that. Don't put it on the internet. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I don't want y'all business. Look, they want me to share my whole doggone computer. If somebody know how to do this, hit me up in my inbox because I can't get it. All right, so I'm just gonna continue, and then like I said, I'll post it everything we went over in a video for those who want to see it. All right, so back to the question. And again, if you just joining me on the live, I appreciate y'all support. Shout out the Trap House Kitchen, Skull Gang, Jones Crew. If y'all not already subscribed, I'm pretty sure y'all are because they hitting on it for real. Make sure you go subscribe to them. I like to support those who support me for sure, for sure. No matter what else. All right. So the question is, are the feds looking for Little Kim for the Takeoff murder? Okay. This is official, like this is my official answer to this question. So anybody that's been hitting me up about it, this is your answer right here. Okay. Now, to start off with, there is no confirmed reports or court documents to my knowledge. Now, if anybody else know differently, holla at your girl, because y'all know I be wanting y'all to pull my card, okay? No documents that says the feds are even on the takeoff case at this time, okay? I can only confirm that the Houston Police Department Homicide Unit is investigating the case. And another thing that people have to remember is Little Cam allegedly, even though it's public record, was charged with a case in 2018 for robbing ATMs. Okay, so some of the footage that may be floating around possibly could be from that case. So at this point in my investigation, and based on what's available to the public, the answer is no. Okay. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? At this time, the answer is no. Now, what I was going to show y'all are some court documents that may have some YouTubers or bloggers like in a frenzy. It is some recent court documents on Harris County Public Index, okay, that has him recently having to go to bond court, recently having to do something in the court system, okay? However, if you look closely at these documents from what's the date on here? I think it said 11/9. If you look at these documents, you will see that this paperwork from November is for burglary motor vehicle enhancement, okay? And if you will really I can't even talk. If you're willing really following the story, you would know that he caught this charge back in April of this year per public records, allegedly. I'm always say allegedly, but it's in public index. So again, something happened with that case. It is not, from what we can see publicly, directly involved with the takeoff case. Okay? Y'all got any questions about that before we move on? And don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get this going. Yeah, y'all handle that in the comments for me. I appreciate y'all because I'm trying to, like, this is my first time going at it. I feel good. See, when I be recording my videos, I can sit there and just stop, edit, delete, start over. All right. So let me look at the comments, see if I miss anything. Yes, he does have a court appearance coming up for that case, per public index, allegedly. You know, I'm always say allegedly. Yeah, so he does have a case open and something is going on. I want to say, what's today's day? Oh yeah, in a couple days per the records. I wonder if he will show. So I really don't know. And again, I'm gonna start off by saying I am not a lawyer. I am not law enforcement, none of that. Okay, just based off of some information I know personally, sometimes your lawyer can go for you. I've been hearing reports something about a leg monitor and all that. I can't confirm that. I just know yes, per the records, he does have a hearing, I believe on Friday. And it said he must report, but sometimes your lawyer can go for you and you don't have to go. Just saying. Um Lil Kim ain't show up to put his ankle monitor on. I heard that too. And I think matter of fact, let me look through these court papers. Because one of these court papers said something along that line. Let me see if I can find the exact one that said it. Cause like when I say I pulled his whole like, if you go to Harris County Public Index, like Texas, oh, I don't Texas, never been to Texas, but when I tell y'all, Texas got one of the most crucial public indexes ever. Like when I say you can find anything on a public index, it's whoo. I wouldn't want to get in no shit. I keep saying I can't cuss on live. I wouldn't want to get in no mess in Texas because your blood type might be out there, like for real. Um, let's see here. Yeah, he did have like a fugitive status court document on public index for I think he like escaped and went to California. And this is what on public records. Y'all know your girl scream that all the time. All the time. Cause I don't be having time for people to be saying, well, Mickey Truth said, no, what Mickey Truth said is per public record. Is this is what it says. All right. So I'm gonna go to the next question here. Let's see here. Next question that I get a lot is is the FBI in Houston? And like I said, we're talking about a serious subject, but I have to giggle at that sometimes, right? And now all my street dudes or whatever you want to call yourself that's in like the street lifestyle, because a lot I've been hearing people say I ain't street, I don't understand the rules and the regulations. But y'all correct me if I'm wrong on what I'm about to say now, okay? So the FBI or the feds, as we say, okay, they normally take years to prep for cases, okay? And normally they're not just going to come out 2 weeks after a murder, even in a high profile case, okay? And I know, like in the black community, especially, we love to say the phrase "the feds in town" normally means they're picking up people for whatever case they're working on. Okay, but that's not in a literal sense because technically the feds are always in town because, and I just seen somebody say it. Yes, Baller Vision. They have offices in major cities, and guess what? They do have an office in Houston. All you have to do is doggone Google the FBI field office, Houston, and they'll pop up. What's up, Jones crew? I see you, girl. But yeah, so they're always there. So it's no such thing really as the feds in town because trust me, by the time you say the feds in town, you already got because they're not just coming out there like the everyday police to be like, so where were you on 713? I promise you, they already know where you were on 713. They already probably got two of your homeboys to tell them for sure where you were. They done had phone taps, all that. That's why their conviction rate is so high. Like for real. Okay. Now, one thing about the feds, they're patient. Okay. So we're sitting here, we want answers now. The feds can take a little time. I'm telling you, they'll sit back and just wait. We're sitting here like, well, damn, did they forget? Y'all, I'm a potty mouth, so it's hard for me not to curse. So, and I'm gonna give y'all an example, okay? For those who ain't in the streets, never been in the streets, probably never like even had to deal with worrying about if the feds are in town, okay? If you have followed the Chicago situation, okay, I want y'all to remember back, and this is an ongoing case, okay? This is in the public. This is not Mickey Truth spilling no juice, because y'all love to say Mickey broke the story. I ain't breaking. Y'all already know about it. This is just an example for those who don't know. Okay, the old block Rico case, which um has FBG duck death or murder in it. Okay, now if y'all recall, the Rico case didn't come to after like a year or so after the murder happened, and the murder happened in broad daylight in a high class area with cameras everywhere. Okay, over a year went past before they even, for one, before they even hit anybody with the RICO, before we even knew the murder was included in the RICO. Okay. And I say this to say that's how the feds work. Okay. So again, we're only 2 weeks out. It's no way they're not gonna drop a trail to us right now. Okay. We can assume all we want. Okay. And to be honest, the only, and y'all can take it for what it is, um and however you want to put it, to be honest, at this point, if the feds is on this case, you're probably snitching. And I'm just gonna be real, because it's nothing publicly stated that the feds are even on this case. None of that. And I'm just gonna put that out there. The only way you know for sure is that. And if I'm wrong, y'all just go ahead and let me know. Like, I look, let me know. But that's really the only way you know for, like, without a doubt, the feds is on this case. Cause when I say your girl done look through the databases that's available to anybody, any Jane, any John, any Joe, any Brenda, any Barbara, I don't see anything that says the feds is on the case. Okay. So next question. Let me see here. And this is kind of, I kind of just answered this in a way. Um, but a lot of people are asking, is Little Cam on a run from the police for the Takeoff case? Again, allegedly, based on public records, based on my research, I do not show any court documents in Harris County or surrounding counties for Little Cam, aka Cameron Joshua, that came out around the time of Takeoff's death, okay, that even has a resemblance to something that would have to do with that murder, okay? So I'm gonna say, as far as for Takeoff's death, I don't show anything that, any paper trail that Cam is on the run from the police for that. I mean, and that's just speaking facts and allegedly. And all of this again is for entertainment purposes, educational purposes. We're playing Clue, okay? We're not the police, we're not the FBI. We just sitting here talking amongst friends, okay? And again, like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to Trap House Kitchen, Skull Gang, Jones Crew. Yeah, you know, y'all mess with me, I mess with y'all. That's how we gonna do it. That's right, Coco. The feds do dot their I's and cross their T's before they make a move. That's for sure. Okay. And if you, and look, you ain't got to be in the streets to know that. You can watch any of these little cop shows. There's plenty of them. They, look, we think we know. We don't be knowing what the feds do now. You know, when you get to a little lower level, you might have some leaks, but nah, not the feds. All right. Another question that I get a lot is, um, who is Johnny? Oh, Johnny Dane. Oh, okay. You know what? I don't know. I haven't even looked into Johnny Dane, to be honest. So I don't know what he got going on. So the next question is, did Migo Bands get arrested? Now, this also cannot be confirmed, okay? There was a rumor that he got arrested because I think some people back in his hometown in Georgia was saying like free bands and all that. So, what I can say is I cannot find any court documentation in Texas or in Georgia that confirms this information, okay? Now, that's not saying it could happen in another state. I'm just saying in Texas or Georgia, I can't find anything, okay? And additionally, based on that reply back from the coroner's office, no arrests have been made. We got to keep throwing that out there too, cause that kind of, I see a lot of people like, oh, the feds just got this person. Oh, the feds. When I say when the feds, if and when the feds pick up somebody, it's gonna be the top story of every major news circuit ever. You're not gonna have to come to YouTube to find that, and I'm just saying, you're not gonna have to find that out. Somebody be saying that Migo Benz is tied in with both camps. This is for entertainment purposes only, but per my research, I did not find any ties with Migo Benz with mob ties outside of what it was as far as with the Migos. Okay, for those who do not know, Migo Benz is a half brother to Quavo. They have allegedly the same dad, and that's already been in an article prior to all of this. Okay, and then for those who keep saying that Migo Benz was Takeoff's uncle, technically he wasn't. Now, did they have a uncle nephew relationship? Maybe, okay, but he wasn't because um Takeoff's Takeoff was related to Quavo by his mother, by Quavo's mom, which was Takeoff's grandma, because Takeoff's mom is Quavo's sister. If I didn't lose anybody, okay. Now, I can't confirm that either. As far as if he was questioned and let go, it's possible. I can't confirm that. Um, Nobody is talking on that aspect. Okay. All right. Let me see. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Again, shout out Trap House Kitchen, Skull Gang, Jones Crew. I'm gonna shout y'all all night because y'all. When I say every time, I be trying to comment back to everybody, but y'all be keeping your girl busy. Okay, like, man, we had a, and this is just a side stuff, and then all of a sudden, it was like the next, what the world I had going on? They were like, you ain't hear all that? I'm like, no, y'all be keeping me busy for sure. All right, let me see what's next. Now, this is another question, okay? And y'all may get mad at me for my answer to this question, but I'm here to keep it real, and I'm just here to present facts that we have, okay? And okay, here go the question. Is the Prince family involved in the murder of Takeoff? Okay, y'all ready for my response? Now y'all already know I ain't gonna be doing all that capping, and like I don't talk when I'm talking facts. I don't talk about conspiracy theories. Now when we get into like sidebars about my personal opinion, that's different. But as far as facts, here go my answer to that question. Okay, at this time, I have not found any confirmed evidence or official statement from any law enforcement officials that says the Prince family is involved or being investigated to be involved. Any information that is floating around is alleged, unofficial, and speculation at this time. And that's just Mickey Truth speaking facts right now. I mean, like I said, we can go all day long about opinions on that, but tonight is a update officially on all that we know on the Takeoff murder investigation, and that's just what the answer is right now. All right. Next, let's see here. Now, if y'all been keeping up, not just with my channel, with other channels too. Recently, we had an alleged witness come out that said, nobody want to talk to her and all this and that. What I'm not gonna do is say her name. What I'm not gonna do is say her alleged whatever the person was to her name, cause that, yeah, y'all watch my other videos for that update. So the question that I get a lot: has any of the witnesses spoken to police? Okay, this is my answer to that. Unofficially, some people have spoken to police, but either it was determined that they were not at the scene, or the information provided may not have been directly connected to the shooting, or they have not been all the way truthful as far as what they saw. Okay. By all means, the Houston Police Department still need witnesses to come forward and provide information regarding the shooting. Sidebar: they need the information directly. Do not come to the blogs first, okay? Again, allegedly, my opinion. When you come to the blogs first, the message can get watered down. It can get um edited, all of that. Then it's not useful anymore. Remember that. So what you do first, you go take care of business. Like go to the police first. Tell them what you know. Do all that. It's going to be a time where you can come and talk to every blog in the world. I promise you. If you look at any major case or any local case, people on the juries, they handle business first. And then what they do, write a book about everything. I mean, it's coming. Y'all just gotta be patient. Y'all just gotta be patient. Go to the police first. Then you come holler at me, true. But a lot of people ain't gonna want to come holler at me. Cause y'all already know I'ma find it. Like you can come, but you ain't about to tell me just anything. I'ma run with it. I'm sorry. I'ma grow that thing back. And it is what it is. It's early in my blogging career, but guess what? Y'all already know how it's gonna go with me, so it's cool. Y'all do the interview with somebody else, and guess what? I'll make a video about it and expose everything I found. That's it. Now, any questions so far that y'all want to ask me that I haven't covered? Anything y'all want, like anything? Don't be shy. Talk now. Let me see if I look back. Somebody said, "What Johnny have to do with the case?" And you know what? A lot of people be hitting me up about that. Again, it goes into more opinions. Your thoughts, how you feel about conspiracy theories and all that. To be real, it's just the paper trail ain't there as far as this case. Okay, like I can't add that in because it's like, where are y'all pulling this from? Now we can, like I told somebody before I went on live, you can't go on just a video clip or what you feel or what you find on YouTube. Like for real, that's why I always tell people, yeah, you watching my channel, you're watching my videos, and I appreciate it, but don't just take my word for it. Look it up for yourself. Because you got to remember, half of us that's on here not even in Texas. Never been there. I know personally, I ain't never been to Texas. Like for real. So I'm just saying, keep that in mind. Mention right. Yeah, like that's it. It's just like, many people, for example, y'all know I was heavy watching the Chicago thing. I mean, uh oh Lord, what's his name? I don't want to say the wrong name. I'm not even gonna go there. 'Cause I can't think of his name right now to even say the comparison I was about to do. That's right. Like, comment, share, subscribe, support your girl for real. And you know what? And I want us to just say something. Now, um, did he say it sounds like your toes smell good? Now, how do your toes sound like? I know that's right. Make sure you subscribe. But y'all, my views be up. But why y'all don't be subscribing? Like, come on, y'all be coming to watch your girl videos, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for sure. Look, everybody be talking about, oh, y'all be getting paid. Y'all been doing that. Well, help your girl get paid then, cause I don't get nothing. I can't even go live regularly on YouTube. So that should tell you something. So definitely go ahead and do that, man. Now, John Lucas, I'm gonna let that one cause that was kind of funny. But don't be all up in my comments with that foolery though. Like for real. We need questions about what we talking about. Y'all should have more questions because I swear I probably got 200 messages right now about updates on this case. Unless I'm just doing good answering y'all questions. I don't know. I gotta see what you talking about first before I subscribe. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He said, I'm from Chicago. Who you talking about? The guy that was in the beef that got killed, like soon as he left out of prison. What? Brownie, girl, what? No, Duck was not killed after he left out of prison. Out is Jesus, what is the guy name? He was killed like soon as he left out of the jail. Like soon as he left out of the jail. Any updates on the female that was shot? Yes. Okay, so Coco, hold on 1 second. Yes, KTS Dre. That's what I was referring. Six Shadow. Yo, I'm telling you. That's who I was referring to. Like you can't he just left out of jail, so you gonna blame the jail because he got murdered right outside? Like that's what I'm saying. Like you can't do it like that. But as far as the female victim that was shot, I did a video on it also, but I'll go ahead and say it here. So other than her friend who originally put her name out there to who she was, no other reports have actually been confirmed by anybody. I reached out to the friend who responded to me no comment as far as an update. I reached out to Style by Sydney myself, but no response. Her page is private also. I found her mom. I reached out to her mom. I did not get a direct reply. However, she did post just asking for prayers for recovering and all that. So that's what I got. What I took from it is they just want prayers and privacy right now. So someone did hit me up and said that they was close to the family and that the news was incorrect about saying that it was non-life threatening when actually she was in a coma, like on life support for a minute, but was able to get her tubes out allegedly because I was not able to get confirmation from like a relative. Like when I say I found her family, I found her family. They did not want to confirm if that was true. So that's why I didn't really run with that story. Because one thing, if y'all have ever dropped something in my inbox, anybody, and if I'm lying, y'all go ahead and put like blast me like right now. If you drop something in my inbox, what I say, I'll look into it. If you drop something that you say you know officially, what I say. If you won't let me confirm it with you who you are and like as a source, I can't do it. What about the guy that got shot? How is he? So again, unofficially, I can't like say, oh, I talked to him directly. But Joshua Washington is on Instagram and his page is public and he posted his story. So based on that, I'm gonna say he's okay. Now, as far as like his condition, that's unknown. But he do at least post on his story. You said I'm trying to get through them messages. A lot of people say that. I'm gonna take that one, big Bojangles. I'm gonna take that one. I'm working through it because let me tell y'all. For one, messages go in this requested folder, right? And then I have to click on it, and then once I read it, it goes to another folder, right? But I promise you, as soon as I click on one, about 10 others come down. And it's not always people that's really trying to like put me on to something. It's people that's trying to it's it's some weirdos, it's some other things. You're welcome, Coco. It's all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get. I'm gonna get there. But while we're on live, I mean, was it something that you want to bring to my attention, or is it just a private thing you want me to look at? If it's something you can ask me now, we can talk about it now. Guy that got shot is Quavo's assistant. He walked right off. So allegedly, based off what I saw, um, if you go back and watch the video, y'all let me know if that's what y'all see. But he actually walked off with Quavo. He has on the white pants with his pants with the gray shirt. Just look at the video. Offering help with Yeah, and look, Big Bojangles, I'm tell y'all, I already been saying it. I ain't fooling with that story no more, unless something come about it. Cause that was a hot mess, okay? And let me tell y'all something. I'm all for. I already know these type of stories gonna go through all types of foolery and all types of stuff, but it's just like at every corner, y'all telling allegedly misinformation. Like if I can sit here like before I even knew everything, I hadn't pulled the whole card, right? I hadn't pulled your whole resume. I hadn't said allegedly you in the military. I hadn't said allegedly you supposed to be married. I hadn't said all that, right? Then y'all get on these interviews and then y'all not even keeping it real. Like, come on. Like I already done pulled this. And then that clubhouse interview, like, come on, man. Oh, I don't want to put out there where what she do for a living. Bruh, I already found out. It's public. Like like really. Like that's crazy. Oh, and it's all crazy about it. So my only thing is those videos. It's just like, and I'm gonna be honest. Even those that have listened to me talk about those videos in the past, it's like at one time, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't see where everybody was talking about some possible or allegedly a gun in Lil Kim hand. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? It took somebody to give me a clearer copy of it for me to see it. So it's just like it had to be. It just depends. But we can't confirm any of that. Um, Oh, I got another question somebody just sent me. What is the status of the police investigation? All right. So I done put this out here before too. I've told y'all that the last official update that Houston police made was on November 3rd. And basically they said multiple unidentified black males were shooting at each other and they need witnesses. That was the official statement. Okay. That was the official statement. What's your name on Instagram, Big Bojangles? Okay, Brownie. And so I called Houston Homicide Department. Okay. And this is what I said. I said, hey, my name is Mickey. I'm an online blogger. I'm about to tell y'all exactly what I was told. Y'all ready? This is what I was told. We are still working to identify individuals that were at the scene. If you have any information or if you know someone with any information, tell them to contact us. And this was the Takeoff Barrows. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I think it was like Borrow. It's in my notes. And that was it. Okay. Now this is my alleged opinion. This is my take on it as far as what I took from what they told me. Okay. For those that don't know, if you've never been involved in law enforcement anyway, just think about it. I know everybody know probably watched First 48. Okay. Even though they have video, okay, and in some video I'm with y'all, you can clearly see who it is, right? That's probably enough for them to go talk to somebody. But a lot of those dudes allegedly that was there is street dudes. What they gonna say when you go talk to them? Other than I want a lawyer or I ain't got nothing to say or whatever, right? They need corroborating witnesses, okay, to come forward and say, hey, and I'm going to use allegedly Quavo because we all know who Quavo is because he's a rapper, okay? So, for example, we clearly allegedly see Quavo in the video, okay? The police can clearly allegedly see Quavo in the video. But if, say, Mickey was there at the time, right? You ask Mickey, "Hey, did you see Quavo at the bowling alley?" Will you pick him out of photo lineup and then Mickey say, "Oh no, I ain't seen nobody. Oh, I don't know nothing about that." Guess what? That's not enough for what? A arrest warrant. Now, y'all have to remember that. Even surveillance cameras, like if y'all, like I said, everybody has not been in law enforcement, but just look at shows first before they enter that. Even with surveillance cameras, you need more than just that. And normally they look for a witness that can point you out and say, yeah, I saw him there. Okay. Now, this is just my opinion. I'm not sure what exactly they got going on. I told y'all exactly what they said. They said we are still working to identify individuals that were at the scene. Okay. This is just me talking my opinion on it. Okay. Now, they do prefer to have an eyewitness. Okay. And then, right, with the ballistics, I've requested all those reports. I have not gotten those back. They have not publicly said anything about that, which, if you really think about it, take all the conspiracy out your mind, take all the possible any dilemma they had going on. You got to remember that makes sense, because guess what? If you roll up in there and say, hey, somebody told, like, I know for sure who did it. They said they used the AK-47, right? If the police never released that they use AK-47, they gonna know to listen to you a little bit better, okay? Because you know something. Because they never told anybody that's what was used. So if you know a AK-47 was used, guess what? They gonna really lock in. They gonna see what you talking about. Now, if you go in there and say, "Yeah, I know who did it. I was right there. I saw everything," you know, and then they say, "Okay, so what you saw?" Well, I saw Mickey standing to the left, right? Now, mind you, this already public information that Mickey was standing to the left. So they said, okay, so what was Mickey doing? They never released what Mickey was doing while she was standing to the left, right? And then you say, oh, she was hiding something in her hand. But technically, Mickey wasn't standing to the left hiding something in her hand. Mickey was bent down tying her shoe. Right there, you ain't even a witness. Because guess what? You don't even know what was going on. Right. They only release what's important to the public, or whatnot, because they can't, again, they can't, although we want to know, and I want to know, like, to me, just as a civilian looking at what like, I want to know, the case should be solved, like everything is there from my eyes, or from our eyes in the public. But you got to remember, any drop of the ball, right? Even if they arrest somebody, one slip up, they back out. No justice for Takeoff's family, none of that. To be real. So, to sum up my official, like, proof section, or my confirmation part of the live, at this time, basically the investigation is halted, in my opinion, allegedly, because if they're still 2 weeks later waiting for, still trying to identify people from the scene, we're 2 weeks in. And I ain't gonna front. If y'all look back at my content, I swear I done put together the whole doggone crime scene. But again, they can't take my word for it, because it's just like you said, your sub button is not up on. It's not. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm sitting here looking at my phone like I'm gonna be able to see it. Somebody go to my page and tell me. It will be interesting to see what happens Friday on Lil Cam's court appearance. To be honest, I don't know, y'all. Okay. So before we go into anything, let me transfer over what we about to do. Okay. Before we get started into our theories and our opinions over here with no substantial evidence to support this, we just gonna be talking. Do anybody got any questions about the stuff that I already provided the proof facts to, that we talked about, before we get into anything else? And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Again, shout out Trap House Kitchen for the subscribers. Shout out to Scope Gang and Jones Crew. Y'all be rocking with me. And anybody else, like I said, a lot of like these especially Trap House Kitchen and Skull Gang. So that's came over the last 2 weeks. mess with your girl. Now, if anybody came from anybody anywhere else, I still appreciate you. If you didn't come from nowhere else, guess what? I'm still rocking with you. I'm just gonna always support and shout out those that support me from the beginning. Okay. And while I'm waiting to make sure there's no question before we get into hearsay and stuff, I want to put this out. I always um appreciate when people look out for me without getting anything in return. And I just want to be clear on that. Like with Crisco, he hit me up when I only had like maybe 20 followers at that, if that, you know what I'm saying? Um but he checked out what I was doing on my page as far as the content that I was providing. He asked me on his platform, which is way bigger than mine's. Even now, it's still way bigger than mine's, right? And we just chopped it up, talked. That's it. He ain't want nothing in return. And see, that's what I'm saying. Even with Trap House Kitchen, I have never even spoken to him at all. All of a sudden, I just start seeing a lot of people saying, "Oh, we from Trap House, this and that." So that's why I'm like, "Oh, what channel is that?" And you know what I did? I went, posted on his live, said, "I appreciate you," and I subscribed to his channel. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be all unison. Now, let's see what I have a full video of everything, but I ain't giving up until the wrong person gets the lockup key. I feel you. Hey, hold on to what you got. You know. Now, look, I feel you. Now, the only thing I'm gonna say, if this video is like you shot it because you was there, you need to turn it into the police. But if you just found this somewhere and ain't nobody been talking about it, all right, I got you. Oh, well, keep trying. Look, keep trying. You gonna get through because I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, before I switch over, I forgot somebody just said again. Y'all see how quick I hadn't forgot to check my messages. So give me 1 second. Let's see here. Don't forget like, comment, subscribe. Okay, Brownie. We gonna have to discuss this off live because I'm I got ADHD a little bit. I can't focus on it. But I see like, yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to you off live though. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you accepted, but I haven't really looked at it, okay? So just give me a minute and we gonna talk about that cuz it's yeah. Let's see here. I hope it's you, Big Bojangles, because I be trying not to put everybody except everybody because some of these people weirdos now. Again, I ain't had a chance to look at it, but did you see that I accepted it? I'll look at it. Let's see. As far as the chick, show time pad. Yo, so let me tell y'all something about this chick. She fake all around. I mean, I'm not even look. You see how my whole demeanor just changed? I'm not even wasting no more time on that girl. Like I said, if it comes out that she was there, whoop de doo. You know, because right now she ain't helping the case, obviously, because that's why it's at a standstill. And another thing, and then you know what? Since it just done popped up a couple times, let's just one part of it. All right, so now we're switching over to we just talking now. Listen, is it me? Because I said it in my video, because y'all know I already did the content on this. If you haven't heard the Clubhouse interview with Adonis, and I ain't talk to her no more. Everybody because he did on his show. Didn't these people say they ain't never talked to the police because the police ain't want to talk to them? How you go from you didn't talk to the police to you talked to the police one time? At that point, I knew it was just nah. I'm not about to waste my time with that foolery. It's foolery, like for real. Look, like I said, I'm not gonna take away the fact that possibly she could have been there. I even said it in my video. It's possible. But all the stuff leading up to know what you know, nah. It's just too much. And like I told everybody, she made the video, oh, just ask me in my DM. Bruh, I've been asking you since before you even put out the interview. What's up? Talk to me. I found some discrepancies. Y'all don't want to talk to somebody that's gonna pull your card. That's right. We done with that. Like I told y'all, don't even send me no more info about them people, man. Like for real. Cause like I done pulled their card. Yes or no? I done pulled their card. Like ain't nothing else you can say. Unless again you can prove that's you. Like, come on, man. That type of story there ain't the type for a research blogger. You know why? Cause we gonna find out the lies, the caps. Allegedly. That's right. It's all allegedly. But bam. All right. So what up? What up? Oh y'all. This might be minor to everybody, but this is an accomplishment to me. Let me find out I got 100 people on here. All right, y'all mess with the girl up. Normally, and everybody that been rocking with my lives, we be on Instagram 10 deep, having a good time for about 2 hours. So look, it's all fun. Like we up with it. All right. So what y'all want to talk about? We done with my update. Like I said, based on everything I found, the case is at a standstill. I have not been able to confirm if anybody said anything as far as from the Migos camp or from Mob Ties. Um, yeah, and that's just that. I kind of went over all the clickbait, what's true, what I can prove, what's not. Bam. That's right. So at first I thought about the Mickey gang, but then I said, no, we the truth team because we just care about the truth over here. But I thought about the, but I don't want to look. I ain't trying to get hit with no Rico talking about no gang. But definitely hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that. We about to kick. Let me see. I think I've been talking for about an hour. Now, like I said, I ain't gonna be on here with y'all all night. We're gonna talk a little bit. I think I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Y'all want to talk? The only thing though about the could be that his lawyer can go for him. Like in some, I don't know about all states, but sometimes your lawyer can go for you. Like for real. I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that. All right, so I'm gonna drop the thing in the chat. In here, um, doing all that arguing. Now we gonna have disagreements and stuff, and don't be over talking me and stuff. All right. So like, oh, that'd be funny. Y'all laugh. I be laughing. All right, let's see here. About to drop it in the chat. Eventually, it's gonna come through. Oh, there it go. Yep, y'all come holler with your girl. We probably got a little time. We can chop it up. Now we ain't gonna get deep off in conspiracy theories though, unless you got some evidence. All right, we good. So I am from Georgia. Yeah, thank you. I'm country. Like it's Hell. And look, people be coming for me. How I be saying stuff. I be like, man, y'all don't think I've been hearing that forever? And I'ma still say it wrong. Like you can correct me 1,000 times. I'm still gonna say it wrong. Yeah, I'm look, and I'm gonna tell y'all. Not saying it's not plausible. Now I ain't that close minded. It's just not my cup of tea, right? So it's not no disrespect to nobody, but if you get talking them conspiracy theories without proof, see, I'm a proof person. You show me some proof, then you might, all right, boom. But yeah, nah, that shit gonna see. I'm trying not to cuss, but it's gonna go over my head, and I'm just gonna be like, next, like it's just, show me some evidence. Let me see. Let me check my inbox. Let me see. Yeah. Now I wanna. Okay, now I'm gonna say this question, but without getting too deep up in this, like, don't please y'all, let's not take it too far with this, okay? But do y'all really believe that Quavo would sacrifice his nephew? Like, for real, allegedly. Let me keep saying that, allegedly. Like, do y'all really think that? That's right, only truth. I ain't got time. Right, that's why I'm feeling. That's another reason why I don't be following that type of stuff, because like I just feel like that's like so disrespectful. Now, like I said, if you got some proof, that's one thing. But just be out here, oh, he money hungry. Oh, you know him? Like that? Like you know him. Like, oh, okay. Shoot. Tell him to holler at me. Let me get that exclusive then if you know him. Coco, your devices are not connected. You got to connect so we can bring you in. Now, again, y'all think that was really his mama though? I have never like seen a picture of his mama to know like if that's his mama. But I don't know. And then, like I said on Skull Game, even if that is his mama, I done had some dealings with people that just be hurt when you cut them off. Cause y'all know sometimes having people that don't really bring nothing to your life, no matter who it is, just be draining. Oh, so allegedly, the CEO of Quality Control P, his mama came out and was talking like all that sacrifice stuff and all that, and yeah, um, that's just draining. Not saying that's what she's saying, but just listening to it, if that's really his mama, like again, you have to show me proof. You ain't got to, but I'll still say you probably done suck that man dry, and not like y'all get what I'm saying, but don't be running talking about Mickey said P mama be sucking somebody dry. I'm saying like your energy, it'll suck them dry. Yeah, like I don't have time for that. Cause I done live with a relative that's like that type of thing. Tim Norman. Who is Tim Norman? Who is that? Yeah, it's I heard like, and let me tell y'all, okay? And this is my brother has something to do with the death penalty. I don't care what the public gonna think. You're not standing next to me, and you're not welcome around me ever. Now I already know they probably got some stuff they're gonna have to heal from, cause at the end of the day, her son left with her brother and didn't come back like he left. So I already know that's gonna be an issue. You know what I'm saying? So uh oh. See what's doing good. It's still cutting out. Now, Six Shadow, you already know I can't repeat what you just said because they gonna doggone screen record just that part of me saying that and have me all up over the place. Yeah, I be sitting here like I'm just a small little platform. I'm just getting started. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all be coming for me? Like literally, I had some chick supposed to be from like Fifth Ward or somewhere, like going back and forth in my comments, and I'm like, bruh, what I always tell y'all, like this is public, so you're sitting here sending threats or warnings in my comment section. It's public, bruh. Come on, it's not that serious. Now, what I will say, my thing is, if say for example, if your peoples got caught up in a situation, or whatever, and people talking about online, is the first thing you gonna do is go arguing, sending shots online at people? Nah. If anything, help them scrub they stuff off, or you know what I'm saying, like something. Like you see him want to argue with a blogger. that's pulling public information. I always tell y'all everything is public information. I don't go hacking nothing. I don't go do none of that. All this is public. Anybody can pick it up. And that's what I don't understand. Oh, oh yes, the sweetie pies yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. And it was sad because I used to watch that show. So I remember when the nephew was on there. That is crazy. And I always thought Tim was shaped funny to be a man. Like that was kind of weird to me for him to be shaped like that. Just a sidebar, my opinion. But yeah, dang. Did he go to trial already? He got time too? Look at y'all putting Mickey on to something. Hold on, y'all. I gotta blow my nose. Real bad, okay? Real bad. Like I was like, why are you shaped like that? Ugh. Just thick in all the wrong places. Like that was just wrong. But that was sad, man. He should have. I hope he got life, cause that was a grimy little. That was grimy. That was yeah. Mm. And this is me talking alleging my opinion, but if this situation with Takeoff come out to be something like that, yeah, that would be. I don't. Even, I'm not even gonna think that way, like, cause no, ain't no way. Again, y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Let's run it up. I'm almost to 1,000. Y'all, come on. Y'all get me to 1,000. Y'all already know I'm gonna come through with the content. And I'm gonna add my little spin to it. But y'all know, and then another thing, a lot of people be hitting me up. Ooh, hold on. I don't know why all of a sudden my nose getting stuffy. Hold on. And then who cut the heat on in here? It's hot. But dang. See? See how my mind work? I done forgot already. Thank you, Tanika. Like, yeah, subscribe. Get me to 1,000, man. Like for real. And then this my thing. Everybody already know since day one what I'll be doing, man. Y'all already know. Y'all people be like, oh, you nosy. Call it what you want. Y'all put the mess out there. Like what? How I know you live at Elm Street? Like, cause you put it out there. How I know you work at Verizon? Cause it's in your profile section or your public Facebook page. How did Quavo know it was safe to run back? When did he run back? What video did he run back in? I ain't see that. Somebody else saw that? I ain't see that, honestly. That part, Tanika, like, come on. Like I look, y'all just don't know in my real life. One of my homegirls be like, yo, I think my dude messing with Brittany. Man, I'm gonna come back with all that information. She gonna be like, how you knew which Brittany? Say less. I'm gonna figure it out. I agree, Coco, really, because it seems like they were they were all moving to leave, right? And then it's like, oh, are people left behind because allegedly, the guy that had on the white shirt, long sleeve white shirt, the long dress that some people thought was Takeoff at first, is like one of the Migos camp people, like one of the guys that been down since the start. You know what I'm saying? So like, they still had people back there. The dude with the red hat, one of their people, he was still back there. I don't believe it. My personal opinion, with the alleged information that Quavo was part of a setup, I don't believe it. Yeah, long sleeve white shirt is part of the Migos camp. He was in the Johnny Dang video. He's from Georgia. Yep, all that. Yeah, I'm not like I don't know about no setup. Like I said, I don't have no evidence for no setup. Don't know. I don't live in Houston to know to talk to people in the streets and none of that. But just based on what's available to the public, what we've saw and known about Quavo and Takeoff's relationship over the years in the public, nah, I don't believe it. What kind of emotions you wanted them to show at the funeral though? Cause I'm gonna be real, and this is just me talking. I'm not an emotional person either. Like my mother has passed away, and I did not cry at the funeral either. I cried in private. I'm not the type of person to cry in front of people. Like my immediate family may have seen, like in my adult life, may have seen me cry maybe once or twice. Now, when I first found out that my mom passed away, yes, I cried. I hollered. But by the time we got to the funeral a week later, I didn't cry at the funeral. Now, again, if y'all think back to the video when Takeoff was dead, y'all people was just clowning the man for screaming in agony, seeing his nephew on the ground. So, like, I really want to know how was he supposed to act? Like, how was he supposed to act? That man gonna have to deal with that image forever. I don't even watch that portion on the video no more because, like, for a couple of days it messed with me, and I never even met Takeoff in real life, so I can only imagine when to see that was gruesome. Like, and then you got the man, you got to see it every time you turn on your phone. Right, like that makes no sense to me. Hey, everybody that's new to the chat. But yeah, rose quartz. That I mean, like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but yeah, Christy Joy, look, stay away from theories on the YouTube, like for real. Because one thing about me, I don't do theories. Now I'll tell you my opinion based off the proof, but I'm not about to do unless I really got some proof. You know what I'm saying? Now I can give you my opinion, what I think, but nah. Now, and even so, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Like, do anybody know for sure that mom ties was supposed to be the protection for the Migos? Like for sure. Like you can provide some proof to this. Because this is what I'm saying. Um it was pictures with them going fishing and stuff. And I'm like, well, if they wanted Quavo, they could have pushed them in the lake or something, right? Like I'm just not understanding, like, is that really what it's supposed to do? I don't, like, I just, if you can find me proof for that, then okay, I'm with you, right? But like I said in one of my videos before, I mean, who's to say that's really what's going on? And I've heard different people say different things, like street dudes check in, or rappers will check in or whatnot. But I don't know, because to my understanding, doesn't Quavo like own a house in Houston? Like for real. So like, I don't know. You give me some proof though, then we can talk about it. But I'm about to. Mm-mm. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Again, shout out to Trap House Kitchen, Skull Gang, Jones Crew. Y'all be coming through for you, girl. So let me ask y'all this, right? Okay, before I go into that. So Anthony Davis, I just got on that case actually. I just released the video earlier. I'm waiting for some stuff. So I'm gonna have more content coming in regards to Shaquilla Robinson. So yeah, I'm on that case too. So I'll have more. I don't have details, and like I'm trying to stick to one case like per thing. So this is just for takeoff, but I got you on that. I am working on that for real. Let me see here. The camera will zoom in, taking close, zoom into the gun. See, who was the camera? Do y'all remember who they said the camera person was to that video? I don't remember. Cause I think at one point, allegedly, we saw Mike Prince in front of the camera, but was he actually the person recording it too? Yeah, it was sad. It is a sad situation, man. I'm trying to pull up there in Charlotte. Just a side note, this is not about Takeoff case. I'm talking about the Robinson case. Her funeral is Saturday in Charlotte, so I'm trying to see if I can get up there to pay my respects because that's just crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering. Like I can't remember who recorded it. Let me see what's next. I'm trying to see check my inbox and see if it's anything. Um, you know what? I just got a good question, right? And the question was Migo bands at the service, and I've been wondering that too. I have not been able to confirm that. But he wasn't on the pictures that they had posting, like where they was getting ready to go to the funeral. I didn't see him. Not saying he wasn't there, but from what I couldn't see it. But I was thinking the same thing. The same thing. And I'm just answering his question. Are you on the chat? If you just asked me that question in my inbox and you on the chat, just put thumbs up back in my inbox. Cause y'all, my hands be hurting from doing all this doggone plundering in people's lives. And um Shira, the other Quavo other sister. Okay. Other sister posted the other day. I had posted to my Instagram about find who did it to her nephew by any means. So okay, I got your question. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Cut that heat down. Ooh, y'all, I'm about to burn up in here. So I create a YouTube channel. For those who don't already know my backstory, is because people was telling incorrect information. Like I used to follow YouTube channels, like I said with the Chicago thing, while they're telling the story, I would look into like, okay, well, let me see what I can find, and that's how it was even when the Takeoff situation happened. And I just, I was giving information to other people, but then they would take it and spin it, and it still would be false. So that's what made me get into YouTube. And then once I got into it and got on the Skull show and people actually started like following me and supporting me, then I said, okay, oh, I got somebody here. Let me bring them in.
Okay. You,
What's up?
nuh
What's going on?
um, nothing. So back to the. I'm trying to get to the part. Somebody had brought up. I think we were talking about if mob ties or something was is responsible. I don't. I forgot how that got brought up. But anyway, I feel like they're at fault only because of that 6ix9ine interview that he did with the Breakfast Club.
Oh, hold
The one that he
on.
did
You
with
said
the.
6ix9ine interview, like
Okay,
Takashi.
yeah. So yeah, peep game. So he does an interview. He gets a call from Jay Prince. Jay Prince is like, "Yo, come on. They got a little show, such and such. They needed him to come out and do a show or whatever." Everybody knows Takashi be doing this little shit or whatever. I think Lil Baby was out there. He did a performance. Everybody's on stage. I think Future did a performance, or a couple other artists um, performed, and they were on stage with him. Takashi's a headliner, right? So I'm
Mhm.
trying to. I watched it and then I kind of forgot because I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff anyway. He says something didn't feel right about the show, so he said, "Fuck doing the show." Excuse my language too. I apologize. He didn't do the show. Why was it that he in the next flick or of the video, it shows Jay Prince Jr. and everybody on the stage, and they're basically like taunting 6ix9ine, like, "Where's 6ix9ine at? Yeah, where's 6ix9ine at? You said you want your money. Where you at? Blah blah blah. Like you want your back end or whatever." And he never came and got on stage. He was explaining that he's smart in the mind, especially if he feels like it's going to be a setup or something. And he had asked Jay Prince Senior if he was going to be protected, if he was going to be well taken care of or protected and whatnot. Anyway, the whole show goes over or whatever. I don't think he didn't get on the stage, but there shows a flick of Jay Prince Jr. and all these Fifth Ward niggas walking down the sidewalk, and they're taunting the hell out of Takashi, holding up chains, mob ties, and they talking about, "Oh, Takashi, you said you want your back end, right? Come get your money, come get your money, come get your money, this, and that." And then in the next flick, you see Takashi
Oh wow.
walking with, I think, a little small entourage. I don't care what nobody says. At the end of the day, Mob Ties is held responsible for it because they made the artists were supposed to check in. I guess they said they had to check in with them. They're supposed to be protecting these people, and something tragic happened. Somebody is no longer with us, and you guys are supposed to be making sure and solidifying that they came home in one piece, and that didn't happen. Not only that, but Takeoff's laying on the floor dead, and you're the main person that's running this whole little mob type thing. You walking right past the two, the two guys that you invited to this event. You know what I'm saying? And then right before you hit
Oh
the
wow.
door,
So let me
somebody
ask you
he's
this.
mhm.
Um, how do you feel about the response that was provided to why Jay Prince Jr. allegedly walked past Takeoff?
I didn't hear it. I
That
honestly
he
I
said he
don't
was
want to
on
hear it.
parole. He was on parole or
No,
something.
I'm
Okay,
not trying to.
got
I'm not
you.
trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear that because if he was doing all that and he's on parole, then what's going on with the Takashi 6ix9ine stuff? What's up with the mob ties? Everybody's doing everybody gang affiliated. Not only that, but people are dying under your care. If that's the kind of
Got
stuff
you.
that happened after the Duke situation happened, you shouldn't have even been there. You shouldn't even be holding no kind of events. You would want to stay up under the
So hold
radar.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
I
on,
mean, that's what
Marco.
any smart person would do, or what I would do. If I'm on parole, I wouldn't even put myself in a stupid situation like that anyway. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
So hold on, Marco, because you done dropped a lot of information. You said 6ix9ine got a Breakfast Club interview, and then you
Hello?
said Duke the Jeweler. Okay. Big
yeah,
Bojangles, what's up?
yeah. DJ Academics talks about that interview a lot. Well, what I was going to add to this is, this is unconfirmed information. I saw a YouTube video earlier. I don't know who
Hello?
it was, but they
I don't know. I think it
they
broke out.
added to the Jay Prince scenario by calling in on behalf of Mob Ties and threatening another YouTuber. Basically, well, not really threatening him, but bringing up the fact that he keeps, you know, talking about the Prince family and everything. And in that, he says, Takeoff was already dead before he hit the floor. Like they already knew that, and that's why Jay Prince didn't stay around because there's nothing he could have done.
Oh, got you. Hold on. Okay, he hung up. Give me 1 second. Wow, that is crazy. So what you feel about that?
Um, he showed like the guy that called him. He definitely has connection with Mob Ties. He said he already talked to the feds. That guy alleges he already talked to the feds as well, and that the Prince family
Oh,
has
to the
nothing to do with it.
feds.
Is what he's saying. That's what this guy alleges.
Okay. And see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so for those who are familiar with the check-in thing, because I'm not really like it, I never heard of it. I guess people, I don't know, do they check in Georgia?
Well,
Who
the
do they
way that
check
I
in Georgia
understand
to?
well,
But
the way that I understand with the check-in thing on how it's usually described is not necessarily that it's like just blackmail, like, oh, if you're gonna come to our town, you gotta pay us for protection, you gotta check in or whatever, otherwise you ain't safe here. It's more like from the angle of the Prince family, how it's talked about. It's more like you need to show up and show us love, and that's how it was talked about in the Takashi situation. Like you need to show up, maybe do a show for cheaper, hang out with us, give us some clout, that type of stuff. Like not so much like straight up like a blackmail situation or something.
Oh, that's interesting. You know what? I've never thought to look into like really what is checking in because so let me ask y'all this. Especially let's allegedly assume just for conversation purposes that it is a process of checking in, right? What if you decide not to check in? Because after this, I mean,
Well,
if they checked in and this
well,
happened, like I mean, why are you checking in?
Kodak Black just went to Fifth Ward the other day and didn't check in, and he was flaunting that fact. So, uh, just depends. I guess depends on what you're there for. I would assume. I don't know.
Hmm. That, I, okay. It's interesting. Interesting. Now, let me ask y'all something. Now, from what I've seen from the public, it doesn't seem like now I don't know. It's questionable with Offset, but like Quavo and Takeoff didn't seem like they was really street like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they music they talked about maybe trapping, but personally don't really feel like if you trap, you technically in the streets. What y'all think about that? Anybody got a different opinion on that, or are they the same thing? Trappers and street dudes. What you think, Big Bojangles?
I mean, I ain't really in that life, but as far as that goes, what I understood about their upbringing is they were more in the suburbs or whatever. They didn't just grow up in the streets per se. That's what I understood. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know any of those facts.
Yeah, because I was just wondering because
I
like
mean, if you're trapping and stuff at that point, you're
I
definitely in the streets. But
well, and I said, and this is why I say it's different, right? Because your local marijuana man, right? Probably not out there in the streets kicking in doors or like out there like really running up on different people compared to a street dude. Oh yeah, he with
hmm
it. Like whatever, he's with it. In my eyes. Demetrius Cross said trapping and in the streets are the same.
yeah, I would
Okay.
say by your definition, then no, they weren't in the streets. But
Right. And Jax said Fifth Ward is not a tourist spot. You know what? I've never been to Texas, but the way it sounds, I wouldn't want to go to Fifth Ward either. The same thing with Chicago. Why would you want to go to O Block? From what I hear off it, I wouldn't want to do it. So, mm, I guess it just depends. I mean, I don't think I would trust anybody that much to have be worth as much money as the Migos are allegedly worth to have on that type of jewelry or money with them and then go into the hood. I'm sorry. I ain't going into my own hood if I got all that going on. I'm just saying. Oh, let me see. Either way. Yeah, I agree, Anthony Red, either way. I mean, either way. But in the movies, because I don't know real mobsters, in the movies, that's how the mob work, like for sure. You got anything else you want to add, Big Bojangles?
nah, nah.
All right, well, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no, keep it
Anybody
up.
else want to call in? Oh, I will. I will. Y'all keep supporting me again. Like, comment, subscribe. I probably got a good, not too much longer that I can spare because it's late my time. What coast you on, Big Bojangles? Oh, he left. But United States. So where y'all from? Let's say that because it's almost it's 11:17 my time. What time is it? Where y'all from? Okay, so it's late. Like we late night over here. Florida, South Carolina, LA. All right. Is that Wisconsin? Is that what it's at? Look, y'all don't be picking at me either if I ain't say the right state. Be more New Jersey. What is it? Vegas a couple months ago, and somebody should have warned me. That was. Whew. Oh, y'all got that. Y'all got to have AC in y'all car out there. It was like my Uber driver said, "Oh, 110 is a light day. A light day? A light day? Well, I'm dead. South Carolina, Vegas. Yes. Yes, definitely. I've been down to Florida before too though. It just rains too much down there for me. Like I went to visit the parks and it was just too much. And I actually I was born in Michigan, but I never really lived there like that. But we visit sometime in the snow. I ain't the snow type of person. Oh, Alaska. Ooh, do it really get cold? Like cold, cold? Like, do it be cold, y'all? Cause like Detroit or Michigan is cold to me. Like I stay in the South because that's too cold. See, our cold is just a normal like fall day to other people. Like I can't do all that snow and stuff. Mm-mm. And you know what? I heard something earlier about somebody allegedly saying that basically Migo Benz was the ones who shot first, allegedly. I don't believe that, but that's what people saying or trying to say. And then, like I said, the case at a standstill. For all we know, people are sent to put these stories out, so that it can throw people off. Because you gotta understand, these same people that's talking about or watching these YouTube could possibly be the jury in the future. Yeah, I don't believe that either. So okay, so this is my opinion. I have not been able to confirm this, but to my understanding, that whole building is owned by the Prince family anyway. So to be honest, it probably ain't no camera footage. If allegedly that's correct, I mean, and if they really got something to do with it, because again, I don't have any proof that they do. Mm, nah, it don't look like it was that. That why I say it got to be an underlying issue that we just don't know on the surface, you know. So I don't know. But like I said in my previous video, to be honest, yeah, back in my younger years, if somebody be like, before I F somebody up, who you gonna F up? You know, but I look at that as young and you don't know no better. But to pull a gun out, nah. And honestly, and this is my opinion, I just feel like if it's really like that in Houston, as far as with that family, as far as like their weight, they should have been able to kill that argument like that. Cause I've never seen on a mob movie where people keep arguing once the boss say shut up or kill it. I ain't ever y'all ever heard that? Cause I ain't never. I could be wrong. Cause look, your girl getting sleepy. Yeah, cause that's just like, I ain't never had no control on nobody but probably my kids. And when I tell them be quiet, they be quiet. Ain't no back and forth. You be quiet. So, and not calling saying that they kids, but I'm just saying, um, technically, got rank like that or pull like that, you're basically treating other grown dudes like kids. If they follow your lead. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. What's up, Jug Rich Marco?
My bad. Is it
You
still
got your phone
like
fixed
fuzzy
now?
sounding? Yeah, I'm in a bad area.
No,
There's
you
like
sound
bad
clear right
reception, so
now.
I apologize. Okay.
Oh,
Um, yeah. I forgot where I was at and all the other stuff, but somebody had asked about them, was speaking about there being cameras in that area. There's a video of a guy that showed up after everything was said and done and did a quick little sweep with his own camera or with his own phone to look for cameras, and there was no cameras on that floor. I think across the way from that bowling alley there's a camera, there's a restaurant where there's a camera. One of the security guards was right there and was like very adamant and on his butt about him leaving the premises and not having his phone. He had set up a candle. It was like a
And
cream
Marco, your
colored
phone
candle.
is doing that crazy stuff again.
Dang.
You heard me?
Is it still
Go
crappy
back to
again?
where you was standing.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
here,
gonna say go
can you
back
hear
to
me
where you
good?
was, cause yeah, okay.
Okay, is this sound good? Okay, so I'm gonna make it real quick. So a guy had a candle that he had set there. He used his phone to go and sweep the area looking for cameras. There was no cameras, but across the way, because there was a restaurant right across from that bowling alley, and there was a security guard that was adamant on him getting off the premises and not having a phone videotaping that surrounding area.
Hmm. So that could be why it's so. Maybe all they do, allegedly, maybe all the police have is the videos that we have, and I know reach out to people just on a low, like just like tell me a little something. You know what I'm saying? They don't be wanting to say nothing. I can only
Right,
imagine to the police. Probably ain't nobody talking.
and
Cause
that's another
my
thing why it kind
opinion,
of
and
feels like a
allegedly, the people that came forward, I really don't feel like they don't know nothing.
right,
They make it seem like they knew stuff, but they ain't know nothing because obviously the people that know something is not talking, and that's why 2 weeks
right.
later we still do not know who did what.
Yeah, that's
Let me
very
see
true.
here.
That's very true. But that whole little
That's
situation, that
interesting.
whole ordeal is weird. And then allegedly, I had found I just be watching little videos here and there. Somebody had said something about somebody had opened up a door and held the door open so people could flee out. And I'm not gonna say it's factual. Everything's alleged, but the way
Right.
everybody was able
But
to
if you
get
got
out
that
of that
video
area.
of that, or if you find that video, send it to your
I,
girl. Cause
I
I ain't the first time
definitely
I heard
will.
that either.
I definitely will.
Okay.
And then back with the Takashi stuff, Takashi had left and he was with a small, like maybe 4 or 5 people walking down, uh, I think it was downtown Houston, or I don't know, it was something after that little event happened when he was supposed to show. And he said, forget it. Uh,
Mhm.
Jay Prince and his whole team, a quick recap. He was supposed to be, he was invited to go do a show. He's a headliner. He said, no one going on stage. Jay Prince Jr. and everybody from Fifth Ward was on stage taunting 6ix9ine, like, where he at? Where he at? He didn't feel safe going on
And
the
that's a
stage. He even
video.
asked Jay, there's a video, I'll send it to you. He asked Jay Prince for protection. Was is he going to guarantee him his safety? He said, yeah. He said he felt weird and didn't go. After he skipped out on the show, you see Jay Prince Jr. and everybody from Fifth Ward walking down, holding mob ties, chains, and they're taunting 6ix9ine on it. I swear to God, that's like the weirdest thing ever. And then after that happens, um, he don't mess with him no more. And then months or however many.
Marco, you sounded like a robot. Okay. I think we lost Jud Rich Marco. All right. So to sum up the video, the time tonight, basically we determined what we can confirm. And what we can confirm at the end of the day, as of this time, is no autopsy report in the public. Okay. Um, so we don't know exactly what side the bullets went into, none of that. We can confirm that as of right now, Little Kim is not on the run for the takeoff case. We can confirm that the police still are looking for people to talk. Um, and that's pretty much what the case is right here. He was broke. Who was broke? Hold on, see, I done missed it. Who was broke, Christy Joy? What I miss? Look. Yeah, nobody's talking. And like I said, I'm gonna say the statement one more time that I got from the Houston police. We are still working to identify individuals that were at the scene, and that's that. I mean, that's that. Now I can't confirm if like they talk to those people there, if Quavo speaker is considered snitching, do you think he's concerned with that aspect? To be honest, and that was my point I was getting to, y'all. Like, mm, how can I say this? Allegedly, me just talking, educational purposes, entertainment purposes only. Um, it's kind of like you got to pick a side, okay? It's either you a street dude, and when I think of street dudes, I think of to not make light of the situation, but Chicago, they gonna get back. I mean, they had a whole clique allegedly named Get Back Gang. Um, or you gonna be one of us and you gonna tell who shot your nephew. I mean, it's either one of the two. Either it should be a funeral or a arrest, and that's just my personal opinion on it. And that's how I feel about it. Now we still don't know if he has said something, if he didn't say nothing. When I say I've done reached out to people, not even directly in the Migos, like immediate, but even around, and yeah, ain't nobody said nothing. So in New York too, we can't talk. Yeah, that's why I say it's one of those things. Like if you ain't gonna do it, like something got to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's either I don't know what really is a lifestyle. If you are in the streets, then that's fine. Be in the streets. Do what you got to do. But it's 2 weeks in, and ain't nothing popping. I mean, just saying. How long do it take to do it? Cause for all that, you might as well wait on justice, man. For real. For all that. Oh, y'all done been lighting me up. Hold on, let me see. See. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just reading. Again, y'all, look, I don't be wanting to give away people's like accounts, so that's why I don't never like screen record all my messages, man. Y'all be whoo. And this, like I said, my platform's still small, but y'all be hitting me up, and I appreciate it. Keep doing it. Um, okay, this last one I can't get into right now because I ain't focused. But I'll get into it. Like I said, I did this live tonight to catch everybody up on the process. Because I don't want y'all to think, even though y'all see me doing other things, hey, I'm still focused on the cause. But it's like how many videos can you really make if it's nothing else factual that came out, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did the thing with the new witness, because that was a new piece of information that came out about the case. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those bloggers or YouTubers that's gonna keep just making up. Y'all already know I ain't about to even do no capping. The investigation, in my opinion, is at a standstill until some witnesses come forward and corroborate something so that they can do what they have to do. And like I even said, when it comes to that other chick, if you really had something to valuable to the case, I'm pretty sure them people would have got it from you. Obviously, they didn't even feel like it wasn't worth looking into or whatever. So as of right now, that's where we at. But yeah, we're gonna keep anything that come up. Like I said, I'm still waiting on my request, my information request from the public information department. So yeah, I haven't gotten that. Now once I get that, yeah, I'll probably be able to know more. We can talk about more. But yeah. Yeah, so thank you, the Icebox. And again, I thank everybody that came through, whether you stayed the whole time, you just popped in for a minute. I hope everybody subscribe to my channel. Again, shout out to Trap House Kitchen, Skull Gang, Jones Crew, all my day ones, all my day twos, three, fours, five, six, and seven, all that. Yeah. Look, I be trying, I be trying to stay on it. But again, y'all, as far as the takeoff case, until something new comes up, I mean, unless y'all just want to powwow about it, I'm not gonna probably do too many more videos because, like I said, it's nothing new. Like at this moment, until I start getting my requests, um, back from these places, and honestly, they're so not going nowhere. I probably won't even get it because they probably ain't got none of the requests to give to me. To be real, now I am still looking into this alleged estate dispute. Now that aspect I'm still working on. Like I said, I am about to work on the Robinson case out of not New York, North Carolina. I'm working on that. Yes, Christy Joy, I remember off of the first 48. Yes, that was a sick one. I remember that one. I remember that one. So yeah, good night, everybody. I'm about to get up out of here. It is 11:30 p.m. my time. A chick is tired. I've been dropping videos since for the past 72 hours. But yeah, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, tell your friend to tell a friend that your girl Mickey Truth, aka what? Mickey Facts, always come through no matter what. Anything y'all want me to look at, my inbox is always open, but y'all know it's give your girl some time. But again, everybody good night. Y'all be easy. Peace.